Hello, young explorers. Today I don't have just one story for you. I have many, because some stories are too big to be about one person or one place. They belong to all of us. There are stories about dreaming big, working hard, and reaching for the stars, even when the sky seems too far away. So come along. Let me take you on a journey through rockets, rain, bicycles, and bravery. Not so long ago, India didn't have a space program. No rockets, no satellites, but it had something powerful. Dream. And that dream started in the heart of Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, a scientist who believed that space wasn't just for superpowers. He believed space could help farmers grow crops, teachers teach students, doctors save lives. With almost no resources, Sarabhai and his team set up India's first space lab, not in a fancy building, but in a church near the beach in Tumba, Kerala. The prayer hall became the control room, the yard became the launch pad, and their first rocket? It was so small, it was carried on a bicycle. One of those early rocket scientists was a young man named, you would have heard his name, APJ Abdul Kalam. He was curious, kind, and determined. From designing rockets to becoming the President of India, Dr. Kalam proved that humble beginnings can lead to cosmic heights. He once said, "You have to dream before your dreams can come true." And dream did he. So did hundreds of others. ISRO was born. In 1975, India launched its first satellite, Aryabhat. It didn't work perfectly. Its power failed after 5 days. But those 5 days taught us everything and lit a fire that would never go out. Aryabhat showed the world that India had arrived in space. Years later, in 2014, India did something no other country had done before. It sent a spacecraft to Mars on its first attempt at a fraction of the cost. Mangalyaan became a legend, not because of money, but because of brilliance, teamwork, and belief. Close your eyes for a sec. Imagine you are floating in space in a shiny suit looking down. Earth's a glowing blue ball with fluffy clouds swirling like cotton candy. That's what ISRO's dreaming of next. Sending Indian astronauts called Vyomanauts up there with a spaceship called Gaganyaan. Maybe one day it'll be you up there, gazing at our beautiful planet. Here's the secret, young explorers. You don't need a rocket to start. All it takes is a pencil, a wild idea, and the courage to ask, what if? What if you built a spaceship? What if you explored Mars? ISRO started with a bicycle and a church. But look where they are now, touching the stars. So dream big, work hard, and let your imagination fly. The sky's not the limit, it's your launch pad. Guess what? You already belong to the universe. So here's my mission for you. Be bold, be curious, be kind. Build paper rockets. Ask weird questions. fall in love with space and science, and even failure. Because failure isn't the opposite of success, it's the fuel that gets you there. You don't need a rocket in your backyard, you need a question in your heart. That's where every journey begins. India's space story was written by people who imagined the impossible and worked hard to make it happen. Now, it's your turn. This was Captain Sky, bringing you the legends and real stories from above on Stories of the Universe by Spacetopia. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep building, and never ever stop looking up. Because remember, the sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning.